Fuel your body with complete multivitamin, the perfect balance of essential nutrients for daily health and wellness. Carefully formulated from natural ingredients, our multivitamin packs vitamins A, C, D, E, plus key minerals like zinc and magnesium to support your immune system and boost energy. Just 1 tablet a day is all you need. Take it with water and feel the difference as prescribed by your healthcare provider. Stay active, stay strong, stay ready with Complete Multivitamin, your daily dose of vitality. Complete Multivitamin, simple, powerful nutrition. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition store.
Robinson, your Jamaican brother, all the way in Switzerland. And I'm reaching out to all of my brothers and sisters on the African continent. You're tuning into Black Hot Fire Radio, and you're listening with your host, after that, Joby and Robinson.
Mzuri kama kachoro bodi kakupomola. I'm like my, oh my. Macho yake yanavonga just like a candlelight. Lips zake zilivoloa kizingata like my, oh my. Gozi yake inavometameta kama shima. Hivi wewe unazani na kutamani la nipo trace zaidi ya vile navodhania. Kina bio kampani na machache ya kukuambia. Cause I need you in my life. I'm trying to find me a wife. And you look just like her type. You look like just my type. Swear this love is first sight. Cause you are such a beautiful woman. 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 Could you be my only woman? Woman. Woman, Aisha, 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 Aisha. Mzuri kama kachora, kiuno kama dondora. I'm like my, oh my. Na hivyo vimacho vyake kakolori anavyoviripua. Abadishe plaka kola kospenda madola. I'm trying to make you mine. Na hizo pozi zake kamudori anavyojishaua. Nishajaribu kupapasa salama Nairobi ni Mombasa. Sijamwona mpaka sasa. Wakufanana uomshepu sasa. Yeah. Maneno manung'uno na chuki. Eti mara kiuno amechongesha Uturuki. Uwajibu kurupuki. Penzi lako ni asari na mino nyuki. Kelele zao za chura. Hazini nyimi tembo kunywa maji. Watasema mchana na usiku atalala. Umebarikiwa sura kwenye shindano la warembo, acha nikupe taji. Kwanza bado kijana, kifuani hapajalala. You such a beautiful woman.
Good afternoon, family. Grand rising. Happy Thursday.
To be my one and only woman.
To all the African women, manze, globally.
Woman, Aisha, 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 Aisha.
Yeah, good afternoon, family. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Karibuni sana to yet another beautiful conversation and episode of the Pan-African Bliss. My name is Joby. That is Otile Brown with Harmonize. Literally, such a good way to start Thursday. Literally, with amazing, amazing vibration and love music, love songs, however you'd like to literally classify it. But Karibuni sana once again to everyone who's just tuning in on YouTube, Rumble, Beatrice. My bad, I'm late, but better late than never. And of course, to everyone who's just listening via the radio station on Spreaker, Spotify, on whatever platform you're catching me live from. I hope you're doing amazing. And of course, welcome where we get to discuss about literally the COP30. I think that has been one of my major conversations since Monday, because this is something that has been taking place, and we talked about how this agenda is not an agenda that actually is pushing or putting Africa or even the rest of the world in any good space or any positive space. And we saw that this was actually being hosted in Brazil. And we're going to talk about how actually the indigenous protesters from Brazil did storm the UN's COP30 Climate Change Summit. And that is the particular building where they were holding this. And we saw a bunch of African, I think even yesterday I did discuss and went through the list, which I saw even Ruto was there and other presidents, including the Djibouti president and bunch of them, where we actually got to see most of the African leaders attended, and they're part of this group or members that are supporting climate change agenda in the African continent. For what? What is the problem with our climate currently? For me, I'm enjoying Kenya. You know, it's super sunny. This is my type of weather. Literally, this is my type of weather every single time. I wish I was literally born in more of a more tropical country like Tanzania, because it's super warm even when it's raining. But I still love my country. I love this weather. So what is the problem with our climate? That is the question that they need to actually answer us, because we're not facing any of that. But part of our conversation, we're going to talk about Ghana, where we're seeing the Asante King has welcomed the returned looted artifacts. We're going to go into this, see how this has been something they keep on talking about, but you find that actually we are begging or we're being loaned what was actually stolen from us. We're going to discuss about Mali, and a shout to Asim Goita, who is actually talking about how Africa is being haunted, and it's either they fight the war or we remain slaves forever. It's either we African, we fight the war from the people who are hunting us, or we're going to remain slaves forever. If you look at the situation in Mali, which I'm going to be talking about, the situation has been escalating where the funded jihadists, which they came up now with a new group, a new name, of how they use the ISIS, the Al-Shabaab and everything. They have a new name of now this group of people who are attacking Mali. So we're going to discuss on that as well. We're going to talk about what is happening. I'm going to come back actually with this as we get to discuss what Mzungu means. Where did the term Mzungu come from? You know, because most of the people, I don't think we actually know this. And I was learning this, and every day we learn something new. We take some of the words very lightly, but we don't know the deeper meaning of it. We're going to talk about Senegal, the war going on between the president and the vice president. Remember, this was a student of Sonko, literally the prime minister currently. We're going to discuss also what is happening literally in Gabon. Ali Bongo's son has been arrested, and of course, facing 20 years in jail because of stealing and mismanaging resources. But before we get into that, a quick reminder to get our app on the Google Play Store. Get yourself these amazing supplements before wasting much time. Brain and Focus helps you critically think. If you want to be part of the critical thinkers,
unlock your full potential with Brain and Focus, a powerful supplement designed to boost mental clarity, enhance memory, and sharpen concentration. Made from a blend of scientifically proven ingredients like ginkgo biloba, omega-3 and essential vitamins, Brain and Focus is crafted to fuel your mind. Our process ensures maximum potency and effectiveness, delivering the perfect balance of brain-boosting nutrients. Take just one capsule daily, as prescribed by your healthcare provider, and feel the difference. Whether it's powering through your workday or staying sharp in life's challenges, Brain and Focus keeps you at the top of your game. Stay sharp, stay focused, and stay ahead with Brain and Focus. Brain and Focus, fuel your mind, achieve more. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Very affordable price. And of course, welcome back. My name is Joby. To the first time listeners on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, on the radio station, and to those who are listening on Spreaker, Spotify, whatever this is catching you live from, welcome. I'm going to start with this video very quickly, where we have this young man explaining actually where the term Mzungu came from. This is something personally I'm learning today, because again, we love taking words very lightly without understanding the deeper meaning or essence or the backroot of most of these terms that we use. Personally, I didn't know the word Mzungu. I mean, it's Swahili related, but the meaning of it and where it actually comes from majorly, it's something completely different. So let me play it, then I'm gonna go back to Google and rephrase it even more deeper.
Zungu does not actually mean white person. The term has its roots in old East African Bantu
To understand, it doesn't mean a white person. Number one, Mzungu doesn't mean a white person. Okay, it's just that what is gonna explain.
languages like Kiswahili, Kinyarwanda, Kirundi, Luganda, and it comes from a verb that literally means to wander or move around aimlessly. So when Europeans came to Africa doing whatever they were doing, this is what they look like to some of us. Muzungu does not actually.
Yeah, so literally, Mzungu, it's not actually or doesn't actually mean a white man. These people came here. Literally, let him again explain it. Let him explain it again.
Mean white person. The term has its roots in old East African Bantu languages like Kiswahili, Kinyarwanda, Kirundi, Luganda.
Which, if you look at all these East African countries, we all speak Swahili. We all have some Swahili in us.
And it comes from a verb that literally means to wander or move around.
Kuzunguka, which, if you mean wander in Swahili, means kuzunguka. Like someone who likes, I'd say touring, not wandering, like, just wandering. You tour, you love touring, something like that, if I'm putting it correctly, literally.
Aimless. So when Europeans came to Africa doing whatever they were doing, this is what they look like to some of us.
So they were wandering. Okay, they were wandering. So we call them wazungu because they were just wandering. Kuzunguka. Okay, yeah, because there's kuzurura. I remember for me, it used to be used upon me a lot of times when I was a teenager because I used to be told I zurura a lot, which means I love walking around a lot, kuzurura. So kuzunguka. There's something interesting. So literally, according to Google, also it emphasizes on it. It says, I'll explain a little bit. It says the term zungu originates from the Swahili language, derived from the verb zunguka, which means to wander and go around. Initially, it referred to not Arabs. They always love putting some Arabs and some bullshit in it. It referred to Arabs, Indians, and Europeans who are persevered as wanderers or explorers moving through the region in the 18th century over the time, and the term has evolved to primarily refer to white people, but its meaning can still vary and sometimes refer to affluent individuals or foreigners in general, depending on the context and the region. So that is some knowledge that you actually, for those maybe who did not know. So Mzungu is not a Swahili word. We borrowed the word to describe them because of what they were doing when they were doing what they were doing. Karibu sana, as we move on to the next conversation of what is happening in Mali.
Lord have mercy.
What's going on? Why are you here?
I saw this sound job. I thought that's what the reverend, the preacher did. Pastor came to see you. Have mercy, Lord Jesus, and the blood of the Lamb.
Anyway, as we move on, thank you so much.
Anyway, okay.
In the building. As we move on, we have Mali as who has come out to speak about, of course, the situation that is happening in Mali currently. We've seen the rising of the jihadists. Again, like I said, they have a different...
Actually not, Joe. That's all lies. France never put out propaganda. They admitted we're not going to be able to take Mali by force. So they killed most of the jihadists. They rounded up there was 1,000 motorcycle bikes they captured. So all the stuff you were getting about Mali being an attack and it's bad, it's all propaganda.
But we know they don't stop
Of
because
course not. Of course. Go ahead, Joe.
he himself, this is literally just yesterday. He came back and quoted, "They are hunting us, and it's either we fight this war or we remain slaves forever." Literally,
Exactly.
arising because they have been trying. They have been trying through Nigeria, through other countries, directly to them, like you said, funding people with bikes and everything to
Yes,
create
ma'am.
destruction.
So,
It's not
so,
of
so,
their
so, so everybody, so yeah, so it's no more hide and seek. It's no more. They don't know who's paying these people. These fake jihadists. It's the West. It's the cats. Okay, so understand. This makes your African people stay poor. They get to steal all your shit, your resources. Shout out to Kenya. So Kenya just found another gold mine. I said, all of Africa's rich. You think Kenya's next to Sudan don't have gold? So Kenya just found a major gold mine. Oh, no, my fault. The British that are in Kenya. Oh, how about what? So now they're going to
where
start displacing people. Get your ass out of
yeah,
here.
that is in Kakamega where my grandma lives, literally.
Oh, and Joe was talking about the $2 Negroes. What? Oh my God!
Dad comes from where my grandma is. So the moment I saw that, I was like, man, the displacement that is about to happen in this place. And then the
That's
fact that
right.
they are actually near a river, they are actually near River Yala, where you just, trash this place the same way they do, with rivers, it's
Yep.
gonna be very, very chaotic. It's gonna be very bad. It's 600 and something billion, right? 600 and
Yep.
something billion
Yep.
gold. That's a lot of money. So, and of course, we have who is our president, Ruto. And you ask yourself now, we have also the RSF, slowly getting into our country and being friends with Ruto. I mean, oh my God. But anyway, we're gonna see. 2027 is not far. I hope. I don't think this man is gonna survive us. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad. It's gonna be very bad. This time we have the help of East Africans, literally, whereby Tanzanians can come here and help us. If we say today we want a distraction, they also received our help during their demonstration, because now we have Tanzanians saying that the only country again that stood with us is only Kenyans. Majority of them wish they could, but they supported them online. A country like Rwanda, who is there to raise their foot and go where? A country like Uganda, you saw them trying to actually raise their voice, but they're being shot. So it's slowly the awakening of African people is going faster than we expected. And Ruto, you're not gonna survive this. I'm here for it. You're not gonna survive this. Because African countries, the youth, the people are slowly uniting. We're tired of your bullshit. But this is what has been happening in this is literally on 2nd of November, reports of what was happening in Mali. So whether it's false of what the mainstream media is trying to, because they always do that, push
It's
propaganda.
false because that guy had to come back. Oh, everything we said was false. Yeah, it's false, Joe. It was false. Okay, it was under
I'm saying
attack and almost about to fall. It's all the European propaganda.
it's
Place is
true, but
quiet.
it's
Good.
not like they stop and they will stop invading the country. We've seen again France, Europe
No,
is
no, they're not
broke.
gonna stop. But when
So
they go broke, it's over. Exactly. They're not gonna stop. Like you said, he's right. Unless you remain slaves, they're the only ones telling you the truth. Like from Simi Goita or Ibram Torre told you, these people have been at war with us. They've been trying to wipe us out. See all that kind shit, smiling in people's faces. Black people been doing. You got to stop all that crazy, goofy shit. These people have been trying to wipe us out. This is just factual. As an adult, you're supposed to be able to say that. And I say, and not be irritated. Not all of them. All that old goofy shit. Care about not all of them. The majority trying to wipe us out. Go ahead.
okay.
Proved the teaching of France Revolution. And immediately after doing that, now there is a lot of terrorism in Mali, and Mali is about to fall to the hands of these terrorists. Just
Yeah, that was a
recently,
lie.
the United States of America told its citizens to evacuate immediately
And
from the
pause that,
capital
pause
city of
it,
Mali,
and pause that,
Bamako.
and pause that. And for that propaganda, Shout out to see me Gorge again. He said, everybody that leaves, you can never come back. You are persona non grata. You stay your ass out of here. Don't ever come back ever. Because you're not going to push that propaganda. Oh, citizens must go. Now they all cry. Go, go. We need to go. Because remember, these are the spies. These are white people. They're spies in Africa, okay? These are all the fake spies. He said, don't bring your ass back. Ever. No, 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 no. So Molly's okay. Nah. He said, no, 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 no. Too late. Don't bring your ass back. Leave and don't come back. You will not be allowed to come back in the country. See, now you're matching energy. Finally. Africans have always been bootlicks and cowards. Finally. You match that energy with these wicked bastards. About time. It's been so long. It's crazy. But that's he said, hey, don't come
Because
back.
there was
Go ahead.
a lot of blockade, even though the army in Mali fought these terrorists and now there is fuel in the capital city, Bamako. The question is, how come they have just chased France out of their land and suddenly the terrorists are taking over? Who is supplying them with weapons? Who is giving them directions? Who is giving them drones? And who is telling them how they are going to fight?
That's why I like Joe. Son, you gotta know when you're getting fed propaganda. I'm just reading shit and then go ahead and do it. This propaganda you gave because you didn't research good enough. You didn't research your sources. Where is this news coming from? Who's propagating the news to you? You're just repeating some shit you've seen, and it's all lies.
Well,
but
look at this.
Be more careful.
I'm gonna defend him, and for those who are at least trying to light, because this, apart from Mali, let's talk about then Sudan, let's talk about Nigeria, let's talk about other countries that are being invaded, where now the issue is Christianity or the Christian nation, or the Islam nation. Well, excuse me, and can we talk about that? Who is supplying? Because it's questioning the same questions that for so long we've not been able to question. Who is funding this? How comes this is actually
exactly
Africa? How this is just so repetitive? Who supplies this weapon that our own police officers don't have? How comes they have the strongest machines or whatever to move around, and we have the weakest military? Like, can you make it make sense? How comes we have criminals having the best weapons than our own military bases in every African country? What is wrong? So I'm defending him because actually he's questioning things that we've not been able for a long time been able to question. The recent example is just what happened in Tanzania and Kenya. When we've seen these people are coming here with masks, and the video I was sharing, we now get to understand how Museveni is involved in this. So if we see these people are covered in, or we understand who is funding Museveni, we at least we're trying to connect the dots. So I'm gonna defend him. And I'm still heavy on the fact that this is propaganda. But the fact remains that Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are not free. Why do we still have these attempts of assassination then? Why do we have them trying to create propaganda about the countries then? Because they're trying to pave their way in. So shout out to him for reporting about it. I'm going to give him props. That's me.
To the Malian army. The people of Africa must now stand up and refuse imperialism. The divide and rule and the tricks of the colonizer are still used in the African land up to this day.
Mali is facing one of its worst crises in years, and this time not from the battlefield, but from a fuel blockade that's paralyzed the country's capital. For weeks now, an al-Qaeda-linked group known as JNIM has been cutting off major fuel routes into Bamako, creating shortages, blackouts, and chaos that have crippled daily life. This blockade isn't just about territory, it's about power, economic power. By cutting off the country's fuel supply, the militants have forced the junta that seized power in 2021 into a corner, testing its ability to govern and control the country. The group is demanding either the resignation of Mali's military leaders or the nationwide implementation.
It's just yesterday they had to reopen some of the schools because some of the schools were shut down. They reopened some of the petrol stations. And let me get more details, but I was reading the article yesterday as well.
Implementation of Islamic law. And in the meantime, millions of people are suffering. Hospitals are running on generators for only a few hours a day. Food prices have doubled in some markets, and transportation has nearly come to a halt. People are lining up for hours just for a few liters of gasoline. The government insists it has alternative supply lines, but residents are saying that relief isn't reaching them. Flights have been canceled. Businesses are shutting down. and power outages are stretching out into the night. JNIM strategy marks a chilling shift in how insurgents wage war. They're not just fighting with bullets, they're targeting economies, trying to show that the state can't provide the most basic needs for its citizens. Analysts are saying that this could become the new model of insurgency in the Sahel, and it's a dangerous one. When militants can turn off the lights in a nation's capital, they don't just win territory, they win leverage. And this blockade is already rippling
This is all fake. This is all fake. This is all fake. This is all fake. All fake. All fake. All fake. All fake. This moron and these propagandists, you're too late. As Joby said, the people are with the government. So this doesn't work. This could be this could happen, and this could happen. And it's not happening. It's not. This is all fake. It's all fake. The people are not upset. The people are not against. This could get the people to turn because that's what they want. They want you to go back to white people and be enslaved. So none of this is happening. This is all propagandist nonsense. So, ain't it funny? We're not talking about Sudan where they murdering and killing people. All the lights are off. This is all fake. Guys, see, Africa and African people are supposed to remain impoverished. You get it? And it's the no good dirty Arab backed by his cousin, the white man, who's been doing the shit. But if you see today, there was a video posted, shout out to the young lady. It showed how all the on TikTok say Mali captures thousands of motorcycles of these terrorists and unalived all of them. That's right. Unalived all of them. Get rid of all of them. Unalive all of them. So all this shit talking about, this could be blah, blah, blah. It's not happening. It's all nonsense. It's all French and CIA propaganda. The dirty tricks, the same tricks don't work no more. These African countries know what you do. They're not working on Burkina Faso, Somalia, not any funny. Everything you keep doing, like Joe said, yeah, they're not going to stop. But you're going to go bankrupt. That's good because America's falling, Europe is falling. You're going to run out of money. And then I tell you, African people, don't think about that. You don't deserve revenge. You're going to have to get some revenge because shout out to the other Africans that was going. These white Arabs, they're trying to take more African nations backed by the white person, right? They're trying to get more African lands and turn those into Arab countries. That's also what's going on. Yeah, you're going to have to separate your goopy religion from your race. See, you're either going to pick your religion or your race. Good, Joe, what you looking for? What's this? Is that?
So I'm trying to understand how long these videos are. The video you watched for how long? How long ago was the video? Because you have to check the dates. TikTok,
I just watched that video. That video, I was looking at the dates. It was a new date.
I'm heavy on the dates because personally, I don't just share videos without checking the dates. And I'm looking at TikTok. There's the videos you probably looked at. This as videos from February, September. Okay, 13 hours ago. The TikToker was killed. This is 13 hours ago. We had that.
Yeah, that's when it got killed because you're talking about the propaganda of the terrorists. So because you got terrorists in regular clothes with the citizens, so they took and killed her because they can't get the citizens to turn against the government. Like that dude was saying, the citizens are upset. They're not upset. He's a lie. Exactly. So they killed her because they were hiding in plain sight. So they abducted her and they murdered her for telling the truth that the people are not upset. People with the government.
Yeah. So I might have to decline with maybe the video you saw because there's not even any article about that. The jihadists were captured by the Mali government. I'm not seeing a bit of it, and it's Google.
I said the motorcycles. I said the motorcycles. A bunch of motorcycles, bunch of motorbikes that were captured recently. This happened.
This was months ago, though. I remember this.
I don't remember this no months ago. Let me see.
Okay. 2 days ago. All right, let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe.
Malia wanga sabalanga la fuga barikada.
You know what? Joby don't want to show. Joby don't want to show what I said, but she want to touch that kid who just saying shit that ain't true. I don't trust your things, kid.
I have to be defensive until I see what I'm reporting to. The same way
I said, okay.
Allah ere malene ya. Allah male wa jamu male jamundi. Allah ka barika do malde
Look at all these motorcycles. Ain't nobody got no job. Look at these motorcycles. Nobody got no job to pay for shit.
Ni chieta ni nyeta. Ule flat.
Nobody got no jobs to pay for shit, but there's thousands of motorbikes. Unalive all of them. All this fake ass propaganda. Unalived all of them. And keep unaliving all of them. And most of them are white people. White Arabs. That's who's in there. And you unalive every last one of these motherfuckers.
Well, that's the truth has been given. So shout to the fact we have bikes, it has been happening. Still, that is enough proof. So those guys are not still reporting lies. The fact that there were bikes captured in the country, still go back to the point.
I didn't say it wasn't an attack. I never said they stopped attacking nobody, Joby. Go ahead.
Okay, but as another one, we have Ghana. We have Ghana, which has the Ghana's Asante King, who has welcomed back the return of looted artifacts. Remember last year we had them being loaned back their stolen artifacts. I mean, shout to the shame we receive as Africans. Someone stole something from you, but you have to go loan it back. Like, can I have?
That's called exactly. That's called you have no power. Exactly. I steal your shit. You beg. I said, yeah, you can loan. It's a loan. I stole it. That's right.
It's crazy.
But you're gonna give it back.
We have the Ghana's Asante King Omtumfuo Oseli 222, who has welcomed the return of 130 gold and bronze artifacts from the UK and South Africa. Always keeping our other Africans stolen artifacts. I mean, shout out to the white people there. We also have some of the returned items which were looted during the colonial era and others brought on the open markets, like what you can see on your screen as well. And they're talking about items included the royal regalia, drums, and ceremonial gold weights dating back to the 1870s. And this reveal the cultural role gold played in the Asante society. We also have the 25 of the pieces that were donated by
the real bling bling.
And art historian Harmony Waterfield and the rest of the South African mining company.
But don't ever forget they came to help you. They came they came to help you out of your shit. They came to help you.
They're talking about the call by African countries. Some of the looted items has begun with some success in the recent years, and through some items some items are only for loan. Exactly, are literally just for loan. So this is just
this is shame. And only a weak ass people, African people, you're weak. Only weak ass people would say you're gonna loan me back my shit that you stole. Only a weak ass people, I'll be honest, sounds even too much. Only weak ass people would talk about you're loaning me my own shit. I go in Joby's house, I knock her ass in the head, I put her in the closet so you can come out when I tell you to clean the house. And then I steal everything up in it. Then but it's mine. I said, okay, I'll let you out of the closet every day. You can look at the shit that I stole. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Time to get back in the closet, and I'll let you out to clean the house. That's it.
You're very crazy. Yeah, hell yeah. But anyway, as we continue, we have Senegal.
I'm giving you what it means.
There's political war which is erupting in Senegal between the president, that is Diomaye Faye, and the prime minister.
And the vice president.
And yeah, remember literally Osman Sonko was the teacher to Domai Faye, and he was arrested during the
Yeah.
time of election. He was supposed to be
Elections. The
president,
election.
apparently he became now the prime minister. So of course this is expected. I bet I saw this coming personally, because we're talking about a man whose agenda was for the people, and now we have someone, not only shout out to him for having two wives, that is African culture, but he's selling away the country and not selling the ideas that Osman Sonko had for the people. He's literally doing the opposite of
Of
exactly
course.
what puppets have been doing, and this having especially a prime minister, he needs to be careful. They might, delete him if he's not careful, especially you getting on the white man's way. So you better be impeached. Either you sit down or they're gonna delete you. So he's gotta be careful.
How
So
about
that's
how about
it.
how about I fight and don't worry about being deleted? And I got all the people behind me. Got the people behind me. I take over the country. How about I do that? How about I stop
Wow,
being a coward? How
that's
about that?
true. That's very true.
There
You
you
can
go.
do that.
Yeah, can I?
I like
Yeah, thank you, thank you. There's another option. Thank you, Joe.
but as we continue.
Joe, tell me I must be a bootlick and shut up.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't literally say that, because again,
That's
this
what
is
that's what you implied.
no,
That you can
no.
shut up, you go away, you're gonna be disappeared.
Look at Ibrahim Traore. Again, we talk about
Huh?
strategies, strategies,
Uh,
because the
okay.
moment, the moment I know probably the moment he said he's gonna become or agreed to become a prime minister, he thought the student was going to do exactly what they planned, right? And now
Of
I'm
course.
just a
Of
prime
course.
minister. You take the orders from there. What? I'm just here like your puppet too. Like
Of
I say,
course.
do what you say because the white man has told you the orders of what you need to do. But when I look at most of the things you're telling me to sign, this is not what we. This is not the intentions we had for the people. This is
Of
not
course
a
not.
movement for the people. So again, strategy. Shout out to Ibrahim Traore. You can't just start again yapping, yapping. Oh, now you're the
Hey,
to me. You know who you know who you're working for. You know who you're dealing with. You know what Senegal has been in. Look at other countries, what they're actually experiencing for trying to practice the same yapping your mouth. So if you want to lead the country, you need to have a strategy. You need to have a move. You can't just rise up. You want to, bring your chest without even a bulletproof. You're
that's true.
gone. They're gonna
That's
shoot
true.
you. You're gonna be it's gone and replaced. That's just the fact, and they're gonna put exactly
Okay.
who they want.
Okay, sure. Okay, Joey.
So
I, I okay.
yeah,
Okay, you're right.
move on. We have Gabon as well. We have Ali Bongo's wife and son who are facing a jail sentence for 20 years. That is, of course, in prison. They're talking about the Gabon's first lady, Sylvia. And it's crazy. This comes up as we were looking at yesterday. How African leaders are married to most of these, European, these white women and all that. We had Nigeria military warning
Yeah.
the
All,
military to not
all
marry
the Africans do that.
foreign, to not
The
marry for
Africans do that because
you're breaking.
Africans do that. Oh, only we as African men do this.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So we're looking at
So
when we had the Nigerian military saying that, I went ahead and looked at how many African presidents, most of these leaders have white wives, and there's so many of them. Literally, Google even said
that's
several.
the sub hate. No
Mhm.
one does that but the African moron. He does. See these guys. Not are they stupid? They have self hate, and the Africans the only ones that accept it. You're not gonna marry no African woman and you a Chinese leader. They're like, okay, what? You're God. You're not gonna have no black woman as no European leader. You're God. You're not gonna have no African woman as no Japanese leader. You're God. Only the bootlicking, cowardly African man does this because he doesn't. He does. That's how you know he doesn't love his people. He has nothing to do with African people. He hates himself. This is what you see. The self-hate goes deep.
Exactly. But I just love the fact that I don't know. I love this, but we are talking about people who have been stealing funds from the Gabonese people, and of course they have
But
enough.
they're not gonna get. They're not gonna get them. Them people move. Them people in France. So Gabon's not going. They're not going to go back to Gabon. They've already stole billions of dollars living good in France. They're not going back. Oh, we're going to arrest you, and that is some kabuki theater bullshit. They're not going to. They're not going to go get them and extradite. France is not going to send them back to Gabon to go to prison, especially not their white spy, that white woman.
Oh yeah, we have Gabon's former First Lady Sylvia Bongo and her son Norid Bongo, who have been sentenced to 20 years in prison after being found guilty of embezzlement and corruption. During the two-day trial, the pair were accused of exploiting the condition of Gabon deposed leader Ali Bongo to run for the country for their own personal profit. Bongo suffered a stroke in 2018, and both Sylvia and Norid deny the charges against them. The Bongo family ruled Gabon for more than 5 decades. Ali Bongo was in power for 14 years before he was ousted. He has succeeded his father, Omar Bongo, who ruled for 42 goddamn years.
It's the same shit all throughout Africa, ain't it, Joe? Copy and paste. And no one ever called these guys dictators. They're supposed to be a democracy. You know why? Because they're puppets of white people who steal from Africa. And they're 42 years, 50 years, 32 years, 28. Absolutely crazy.
But as we move on, we have the main conversation of the day, where we've seen indigenous protesters on Monday, and I think generally this week have been hinting and talking about the COP30 summit that is being held in Brazil. Of course, shout out to Bill Gates. He went ahead and spoke about how during this summit he's going to pledge $101.4 billion to improve the farming of Africa and Asia. And the question is,
fake. Ain't nothing wrong with the farmer. They don't want his ass there. That means you want to feed your GMOs and get you cancer. Take over your land. It's all fake. I don't know why are you there? We don't need your help. Get the hell out of here.
Exactly. And also looked at literally a couple of African leaders who attended, which we saw yesterday. We had President William Ruto. We had the chairperson of the African Union Commission, who was supposed to address the summit, emphasizing the continent's potential for transformation and calling
They
for
were
climate.
they were in Brazil.
Yeah, they were in Brazil. We had Ruto, we had the president of Djibouti, and a bunch of them, of course, one of the people, some of the people pushing this agenda. But we also shared the video of the lady yesterday who was questioning why these African leaders, apart from not just begging recognition at the UN's table, why they keep on attending these summits, taking loans. Like we saw South Africa yesterday, they took 900 and something million dollars. And you look at our South Africa economy right now, the GDP, it's getting worse. The economy, most of them, the people even living in the what's it called, the middle class, it's no longer middle class, because the money you're earning in the things you're doing, you wonder what are the people even who are earning literally below you, how are they surviving? People with kids, people who are paying school fees, people who have other businesses to manage, people who have to pay transport every single day commuting to work, so it's really, really crazy. So the question was, why do these African leaders, I mean, we know the answer, why do they keep on attending these summits that don't benefit Africans?
Because they got to. The white masters told them they got to. They got to pretend like Africa's on board with this bullshit too, because the white masters told you got it's for what's what I'm looking for? How things look. It's for visuals. Yeah, look at the Africans. They're behind us too with this bullshit.
Exactly.
It's for It's for aesthetics. It's for aesthetic reasons. Visual.
So we have the indigenous protesters who stormed the building. This is the scenes that were taking place.
A derrota do nosso território.
Indigenous Brazilian. Yeah, you better see these brothers, indigenous Brazil. They murdered everywhere white people go. They murdered most of them. Most of them are gone. You got a few indigenous Brazilians, but of course, white people moving in the land, they murder your ass off. So those are the people that they came in, stole their land, and murdered most of them brought Africans as slaves. Go ahead, Joe.
But we can also agree because this is a global agenda. I mean, this is how the rest of the world should
Of
also be
course.
responding. These are global because the question I had again is what is wrong with our weather? And we know one of the things they're trying to do, like what happened in Jamaica again, Maui, and I keep on forgetting that place in
Florida, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Exactly. This is all planned. This is all very well strategized. This is part
So
of again
weather
the 15
weapons. Of
yeah
course.
15-minute city. So they want to talk about, oh, this is climate change, now we need to take control of these particular areas. Then they complete their agendas, and bunch of bullshit. Bill Gates talking about farming, because I was reading the article, which I've been reading on repeat. The article was, we need to ensure African farmers have enough tools and equipment. We've been suffering from this bullshit of not having enough equipment and tools for the longest time. What have you done about it? That's the question. What have you done to improve the Africans' agriculture? Nothing. Number one,
They
we own majority of
try,
the
they,
lands
they,
that they
they
want.
try, they try and take it over. And
Yeah.
it makes you have to pay for their fake fucking seeds. It's another
Mm-hmm.
scam. It's what they always. It's psychopathic taking over people's lands and then making pay for seeds when seeds are free.
Mm-hmm. And
Pay
then
for your fake seeds that are not real food.
exactly. Remember the video I shared also on Monday for those who are with me, where we saw this guy was saying he doesn't trust Bill Gates' agenda of improving the farming or agriculture because number one, the
Uh,
question people are not asking is why is he buying so much land? Who is Bill Gates? Who funds Bill Gates? We go back again to the
exactly.
money. How is it that this man is just buying these huge percentages of land for just to I mean, one man cares about agriculture, the whole world. Just one man. Are you
He doesn't. Exactly.
like just one person? I mean, food is like daily basic need. We're also concerned
Of
about
course,
food.
when people
What we
control your food, they control you. Exactly.
It's super crazy.
Da exploração de petróleo, da exploração de minério, da exploração.
He's talking about exploitation of minerals. Let me just read the article, it was saying very
Of
quickly.
course.
Quoting, saying, our land is not for sale. Indigenous people who are protesting at the COP30 quoted this and also talked about, let me see if I can find another quote of them. But yeah, talking about literally exploitation of resources and how they want to literally just tamper with nature. This is
Of
them. I
course.
mean, just white people naturally. Nothing nothing to do with nature to them looks good.
Exactly.
they must destroy it and redesign it to how they want it. It's crazy. But I'm
Exactly.
going to comments before we get to wind up. I see John Mosquito saying, and our Swahili teacher Spikes be telling us it means the white man. God damn. I didn't know, man. I don't know. I don't bother personally listening to those Swahili classes because I'm
Wait,
trying to
wait, 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 yo. Please get out of here. What does Mazungu mean then?
do you know what Mzungu means, Kate? Let's start from
I
there.
thought I mean the white man, don't it?
No, it doesn't mean a white man.
What does it mean? That's what you guys use it. That's what you guys use it for.
Why don't you know from your Swahili teacher though? That's the
Why don't you?
question.
I know when I hear black people in Africa say Mazungu, they talk about white people. And so what
Oh,
does it mean then?
so the term Zungu originates from the Swahili language, which is derived from the verb zunguka. Zunguka in Swahili means wandering around. And of course, this goes deeper because when white people came here, apart from just stealing and exploiting us, they were just
And one
wandering.
and one, of course, exactly. So what it is,
So,
let me. Like every word, it take on a new meaning, and so it evolved to mean the white man because they wonder why. So this description. So that's when the Africans, okay, these people wander because they were looking for shit to steal.
yeah,
What's good, what's
yeah,
not. So they use that term. Oh, this
yeah,
is a Mzungu, and so
yeah,
it became synonymous with the
yeah,
white people. So that's what I'm
exactly.
saying. That's our word. That's our language evolved. So get off my
Mhm.
back, Joby. I know.
You didn't know about it. Now I need to get off your back like
I didn't know. Right, I didn't know we meant one, but I do know how languages and words evolve when certain things happen. So because like Joe said, the word was descriptive. It was describing something that they did, and so it became synonymous with them. So it's still virtually the same thing. Okay.
Zunguka. It means Zunguka means wandering. So because they were wanderers, we call them Wazungu, Wazururaji. They just keep on wandering. But anyway, we have John Mosquito saying Spikes don't be knowing anything. That's not me. That's John Mosquito. I didn't say a goddamn thing. But he also says
No. Hey, wait. I think Spikes is probably a good Swahili teacher. I don't know what you. Probably don't even look at those classes. She's probably be lying. She don't look at none of that shit. Get out of here.
because I'll criticize. You know, I'm a good reader. I give that grace. I've had to be told I'm a good reader. If I try to explain words to you, you'll understand. Okay, I'm not trying to. I'll go to the dictionary per dictionary. Understand? Okay, like a teacher. You know.
I sent Joey some poverty porn on a TikTok, man, where that white lady was speaking Swahili to that Lua guy who's living in Mombasa. It's classic poverty porn. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, but look what we're giving you, you goofy nigga. We're giving me money. Oh, we're taking it lunch. It's poverty. The poverty porn was so disturbing. It was poverty porn. I was thinking about going back to the West. I couldn't pay for things, and said, "Lady, why are you putting this man's shit in?" Because it's poverty porn. It's what they do. It said you don't need to make a video of all this. If you want to help them, you ain't got to capitalize or make, but it's them capitalizing on TikTok money. It's poverty porn.
Talking about the girl who helped a street guy from Tuk Tuk.
Yeah.
That's like a program. She does that to random people, not just one person. Like random people.
I know it's poverty porn.
It's funded. Okay, it's funded by Shell. It's funded by Shell. What they
Of course, it's funded by Shell, Joby. Who owns Shell, Joby? Who owns Shell, Joby? Joby tried to defend it and then caught herself because she know who Shell is. Joby.
But it's helping people. I mean, on that angle, she does it like.
It's poverty.
I don't condone the filming.
It's poverty porn, Joby. It's poverty porn.
I don't condone the filming, like showing people what you're trying to do. But I do feel it's really a good. Okay, the Rothschild and the Rockefellers. It's a good platform or some good money that puts people in a good place.
Of course, but it's short. But what it's short. Look at these poor dirty niggas. They all sorry. They don't need it. It's the white man savior thing. Look at the white woman saving this poor dumb bastard in his sorry family. Play it, okay. Play it, Joby. We got to play it, and let's see what the audience says. Let's see what people think. Because only like a minute long. Go play it.
I'm not even gonna not play it because I love these programs. I always watch it. I follow up like most of them. And then the most interesting part of it before I share is leave alone the poverty porn. It's just you're giving these people an experience they've never had of their life. Like
I know. Why aren't African governments, African people able to do it themselves? Because the white man is see, they got the money. See, the underlying thing, they steal it from Africa. That's why Africans are impoverished. See, that's the whole scam. He's impoverished and he doesn't know that these white people are the ones stealing from him. That's why, Joe. So he's like, oh, look what they done to this poor dirty nigga, you poor dumb bastard. Hey, look at this help you. Okay. That's why the gold's gonna be gone.
I have 100,000 shillings to give away, and I want to spend.
100,000 shillings to give away of these niggas' money because Shell's in Africa.
Over 15,000 petrol-powered tuk-tuks in Mombasa, and I'm only looking for one tuk-tuk driver to spend 100,000 Kenya shillings on, courtesy of Kamei Banana Shell Club. Let's go find out who it's going to be. Mambo. Mwangi, sawa. Nice to meet you. Kuna watu tayari? Asante. Nini yako? Unaitwa?
I'm Hillary.
Hillary. Na full tank ni ngapi? 1,500.
The question should be, why is the white lady got all the money and black people don't? See, critical thinking with you. Why is the white woman got the money and the Africans all poor? Huh? Go ahead. Now go ahead.
She's an Indian, not even a white woman. She's an Indian.
Indian, whatever the hell she is. She's a white woman to me. Go ahead.
And she's really built. Anyway, whatever. Let me. I'm not gonna defend herself because I'm not gonna win this battle like yesterday's. I'm just gonna keep it quiet.
Okay, so let's go then.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm your guest.
I'm your guest. Umesema full tank ni ngapi?
1500.
1500. Yeah, add from my side. Today, Hillary, I just want to see Mombasa. Unajua Mombasa vizuri?
This is the worship of white people. Look what they do. They help us.
Western. Ushapata bibi? Oh, how old? Yeah. 7. Wow. Wewe ushakula lunch?
Nikula mahindi na maji.
Unapenda kula chakula gani?
Mimi? Biryani.
Biryani?
Yes.
Aya, sawa. Tuende Forodhani. Tukakule kitu. Umekula hapa ama bado?
Bado sijakula hapa.
So where do you usually eat?
Niko vibanda.
Now watch when she take him to the grocery store. Watch this crazy shit. Go ahead.
Chapo madonda every day.
Every day. So what do you want to eat?
I think I love chicken biryani.
Nalikuwa nasema it's the first time you're holding this.
Yeah, it's my first time I'm holding like a menu.
A menu.
Yeah, kibanda tu unaangalia kwa ukuta. Mama nitilie ile. You know, my dream was like I wanted so much to invest in my wife.
Now, wife yako ako na job?
Na job.
And how old are you?
I'm 32.
Why in your wife?
To be honest, I really trust her.
You trust her?
I'm not good with saving, and if I empower her, she will uplift me to another level.
I love that.
I was raised by my mom. Even though my dad is there, but most of the time I was with my mom. So whenever my mamangu ame struggle na mimi, each time, so I understand how women drop at a chance they can.
Wanaweza to take it to the next level.
Next level, yeah.
How hard is it to survive hapa Mombasa?
I have to use like 1,500 per day. You know, the owner, it's not mine. They took to make mine.
Yeah.
So the owner, each and every day, I must give him 1,000.
Seriously?
That's a guarantee, yeah, a guarantee. Mafuta natumia kama 1,500.
Wow.
So after that, then I have to tafuta mshahara.
So unaenda home na ngapi?
So she's Indian, so she live in Kishara, she don't know. Wow! That's what. So we know most of these damn no good Indians own all that shit that they came in with the British. That's why Africans are poor. You don't see none of these Indians and starving, all fucked up. See, I want you to understand this propaganda. Wow, that's what I know good Indians do. Wow, I don't know that. See a goddamn lie. Hey, Joby, she'll play it.
Sometimes, no, it depends on the day. Nimesoma Kitale Polytechnic. After school, nikakaa nyumbani like 1 year. I was so struggling home, so nikampigia simu ambia vipi bro, naweza pata chance ni Mombasa, akaniambia yeah, you just come. So nikakuja hapa akanilipia the tuk-tuk thing, the license, nikaingia barabarani.
And where do you live right now? Unakaa wapi? Nishi wapi?
Nakaa Changamwe.
Na rent ni ngapi pale?
Nalipa 5k.
So unasema aje ukilipa 5k?
5k.
Ya rent?
You know, ukilipa like
the she won't say, why you no good dirty Indian who controls that shit pay you a livable wage? She's not gonna say that. Everybody works for me makes a livable wage. She's not, oh, thank you for the groceries. Oh, she's not gonna say that. Oops, go ahead, Jody.
So I better pay high, but nikamali save.
Since I've seen you, you've just been smiling.
Smiling na feature shida.
Smiling na feature shida. So what business would you want to open for your wife?
Alikuwa analia sana nataka kufungua cereal. Maharagwe, nini cereals.
Oh, cereals. She's been dreaming of it.
Yeah.
And how much money do you need to be able to open for her?
Roughly like 100k.
100k.
Roughly. Maybe
one day you will get there.
One day. Nilikuwa nimesave like nikafika kama 20, but along the way my grandfather passed on, my cousin passed on, so I had to use the money to go back.
Yeah.
You know, from here to Western it's 2,500.
Wow.
To and from that's 5,000.
Wow.
So unajua nyumbani akifa lazima we go like a whole family. So me and my wife, that's to and from that's 10,000. Only transport.
So it's quite expensive.
Yeah. Nikikuwa depressed sana, I go to social media. I like to read.
Read? You read?
I read.
Hey, that's why your English is so good. Are you feeling shy? Don't look at him, he's blushing. Thank you.
Mama, I like to eat with my hand.
Yeah, of course you can. Go wash your hands and then you come here and eat with your hands.
So hii kwanza naeka kando.
Nimalizane na hii Mwanza.
And let's not forget, it's a Luya man right here that we're talking about.
A few moments later.
Unapenda nyama?
Yeah, napenda nyama but mfuko ndo ipendi.
Maybe we can take you shopping next.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to shopping. Hey, makofi jamani.
Kameivana na Shell Club.
Very much excited.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much for everything.
Nabado.
Nabado.
We're not done. I want you to show me how to drive this thing.
I'm not teacher, no worries.
This is so complicated. I don't want to do more. I don't want more. This is not an easy job. Be careful. You just jump like this. Woo! Sawa.
Ugali.
Na kitu ingine?
Mafuta for
I'm in a grocery store like a regular human being. Oh, golly. Yeah, this crazy shit here. And I bet she got a big Indian and European following. Oh, help these dirty poor niggas. Look at this. He's getting so happy with a bag of fucking flour. Ooh, golly. Go ahead. This disrespectful ass shit.
To be honest, today is my best day I've ever had. No, I feel like giving up. I wanted to go back home and start afresh. Again, if I go back home, where will I start?
Especially because you said you're the breadwinner.
I'm the breadwinner.
You're supporting your wife, your son, your sisters,
Yes.
your father, your mother.
Talking with my father, you know, yesterday, mabangu alinipigia simu alikuwa ananiangalia 1000. To be honest, sikuwa nayo kabisa. Mambo na mtumia. Nikatafuta jana yote mazee sikupata.
Na hukutumia?
Sikutumia mpaka sasa. I feel so.
You feel sad because you're not able to help him. So Kameivana National Club, we try to empower people like you.
Now what you know, you never see black people going to white people and then they, oh, let me help you, poor dirty bastard in the poor white country. And white people go, oh, get on their knees and do all this shit right here. You've never seen this in your life. Ever. Because no one's ever, even white people poor. They're going to let you humiliate their ass. And black people don't know the difference in humiliation. Because he worshiped this broad. What he's doing. Look how weak he's showing you. Weak all over the fucking world. This disrespectful ass shit. Go ahead, Joby.
Your hustle, you know, so you're able to keep pushing and you keep building your dreams, keep building for your family. So as promised, we had said we're going to fuel your tank, 1500, and that's how you agreed to take me around the whole of Mombasa and to explore, right?
Well, ain't that my money you giving back to me? Because you motherfuckers have been stealing my resources. Isn't this my money? He's too stupid to know. You give me back my own goddamn money? He's too stupid to know that. Look at what we give you. We give you a little bit of money for the... No, keep going. No, don't stop it, Joe. I want to show people when he gets on his knees and goes big. Oh, no, go show it, Joby. Show it. Show the end. Joby ass. Just
all right. I have 100,000 shillings to give away, and
there you go.
100,000 shillings to give away, and I want to spend it all. It's okay. Sit here.
I feel so.
It's that same Mr. Beast shit.
You're not able to help him. So Kameivana National Club, we try to empower people like you. We try to make sure that we support you guys in your hustle, you know, so you're able to keep pushing and you keep building your dreams, keep building for your family. So as promised, we had said we're going to fuel your tank, 1500, and that's how you agreed to take me around the whole of Mombasa and to explore, right? So now that the day has come to an end, we've eaten, we've shopped. I want to fulfill my promise, so you can check your M-Pesa phone.
And see, this the humbleness of Africans. That's why we've been conquered. This the childlike mind. Shit. All this shit goes global. Look at this shit. Look at these weak ass. This is why you got the problems of the Sahel and Africans being invaded because of shit like this. Okay? These weak ass niggas, we steal their resources and they beg. We put goopy Indian people to come. Oh, look at us. Look at us get this goopy nigga some shillings.
Get out of here. I gotta leave. Anyway, much love. Shout out to Sister Michelle. Thank you so much for tuning in. I
They gonna read the comments, Joey.
calm down, kid. You're gonna attack me like that guy too. Calm down.
Well, I'm taking like what guy said. You gonna read the comments.
Hey, that guy, he's just getting some money. Let the guy get some
I'm not.
money.
I'm not attacking the guy. I'm attacking the system
I know.
of exploitation. I didn't say nothing about him. I said the system of exploitation. That it's exploited him. Go ahead.
Anyway, John was going to say, is you trust a man dressed like this to tell the truth? And I also see, he says the Arab countries are buying up African countries secretly. Yep, that's happening. I also see Keisha Williams in the building. Karibu Sana. Alone, this is exceptional, embarrassing. Exactly. Ajaba says, I can bet that production of the artifacts were returned. That productions of the artifacts were returned. I didn't get that. But I also see Ijom says this Senegalese prime minister where exactly does he stand? Is too wishy-washy. What do you mean it's too wishy-washy? I don't think it's too wishy-washy. That's why there is actually now a war. I don't think it's too wishy-washy. If you go back to the main agenda before the presidency or before Domaifa became a president, you'll understand. But I also see Jibajaba says, or maybe he is, maybe I'm the one who's wrong. Jibajaba says, is there a woodpeck in the studio? That's Keith a car, I guess that is.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
And Jibajaba says, have you heard about Russians a submarine that can launch a drone that creates a tsunami? Yeah, I've heard about it. Or that the US has a bomb that can create an earthquake. I've seen that and heard about it. I also see Jubajaba says COP30 will tell those Indians that they have no land title, they are squatters. And I also see says why Jesus wandered around. So was he a Muzungu? He is a Mzungu. They are all Muzungus. And I also see Big Cheese in the building says, I get so tired of these things from Africa. Hey, the guy was just getting some money, You guys, I get the disrespect, but the guy was just getting some money. Being honest, if I was in that position, I'm taking the money. Like, I'm being honest, I mean, my
We're gonna
poverty
take the
shame.
money, and we're not telling you not to take. We're not telling you not to take the money, Joe. Yeah? But don't act like no bootlicking coward. I don't shit. Just take the money.
And I also see Big Cheese also says when she's done, she's going back to Indian people and make fun of Africans. She lives in Kenya. She's a Kenyan.
She said go back to Indian people, her Indian people in Kenya. He said he's gonna go back to India. Go back. We know she's an Indian Kenyan because of her Swahili. We get it.
No,
we're not complete morons.
And I bet the fake artifacts were returned. Of course they were. That is what's up. But anyway, much love, family. Have yourselves a beautiful day. See you guys later on the reaction time. Shmani coming back on the network and Iwaton, and of course in the radio station as well.
Hey, it's I don't take the it's Throwback Thursday, right? I get to request some shit, right?
Yes, you can. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
All right, cool. Let me request a song with Jemima. Let me Christmas show. I saw her smack Airton in the head. Jazz out of here.
Have a beautiful day. See you guys tonight later on the culture show, and of course later on the reaction time. Peace, and we out.